From NAB in Las Vegas, is that newscaster you're watching real? This is MacVoices. This edition of MacVoices is supported by Kolide. Kolide sends employees important, timely, and relevant security recommendations for their Linux, Mac, and Windows devices, right inside Slack. Meet compliance objectives in a remote-first world without resorting to rigid device management. Try Kolide for 14 days free. Visit kolide.com/MacVoices to sign up today. That's KOLIDE.com/MacVoices. Enter your email when prompted to receive your free Kolide gift bundle after trial activation. Kolide.com/MacVoices. MacVoices is still in Las Vegas for NAB. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, we're in the DeepBrain AI booth talking to Joseph about the digital avatars they're showing here that are pretty darn good, Joseph. I mean, there are a couple that are maybe just a little bit not perfect, but there was one that really was like, oh my God, I think it's a person.
Yeah, what you see there is some of our older technology versus our newer technology, because we're just constantly getting better, and that's part of the deep learning process.
So this is one of those things that I feel like maybe I could have seen on TV and not known I was seeing it.
So if you lived in Korea, you would see this in TV. Korea news stations are using AI versions of their lead anchors to provide updates throughout the day, but they actually do let you know it's the AI version of the anchor versus the live anchor. So they're doing hourly updates informing the audience of what the lead anchor is going to present at night. They use the AI version to get that information out in real time.
That's really interesting. So they're doing full disclosure, but
Yes.
They're still using the AI.
Yeah, because it enables the talent to be in front of the audience more frequently, but they don't have to come in and shoot these little shots all day. They're actually working on stories out in the field, but they're still connected with their audience throughout the day using the AI anchor.
That's fascinating. So obviously a lot of questions here. Where do you start? You know, if you take talent to come in and scan them and turn them into an AI, I mean, we've heard so much about deepfake technology, and this is not it, or this is kind of it?
This is not deepfake technology. It's very different. So first I'll start with, where do we start? We start with a video shoot of the talent. So the person who's going to be on video, they need to be shot, and you can see it here, shot in front of a green screen. It's about a one-day shoot. We give a script to read, and that's all the training data we need. The video and the audio from that shoot is training data for us and our machine learning algorithms to create the AI model. The difference between a deepfake and what DeepBrain is doing, typically a deepfake, you shoot a live person doing something, and then you cut a face on top of that live person. So every time you want to do a deepfake, you have to do another live shoot and then paste a face on top of it. With DeepBrain technology, once the AI model is built, all you do is script to text. You type in the script, hit export, and the AI builds the video of that person presenting that text.
It is very impressive. Now, we've talked about the video part, though. How about the audio part?
So we clone the voice and the video together. The two are intertwined in our training process. So it looks like the real person. It sounds like the real person. Hand gestures, blinking of eyes, head nods, exactly like the real person. It's all learned behavior.
Should I be scared of this?
You should not be scared of this. You already have a digital presence and a digital footprint. We all do. This is an extension of that digital presence. It's as secure as your bank account. It's as secure as your email. It's just another component of your digital presence.
So given some of the security issues we're hearing about, I'm not so sure that makes me warm and fuzzy. But it also says that now this is one more thing I may have to pay attention to if I were to become a subject for DeepBrain technology.
Yeah, there are simple things we can do, like put text filters on so you can't make it say bad words. And so there's ways to guard against that, but it is another component of your digital persona. And you really don't have to worry about it so much unless you get captured by our technology in the video shoot. So we are not creating models of anybody who didn't opt in and decide to come into the studio and actually be shot. So it's really for people who are out there creating lots of video content, and this gives them a way not to replace themselves, but to supplement their content stream. So it's more and more video. And what we see is, like, influencers have to do 5 to 10 TikToks a day. They can use this to do half of their TikToks very quickly. Just type a script and go, and then do some live, and it's a mix of live and AI.
That's very, very interesting. So That leads me to the price question, but if influencers are potentially using this, it can't be, oh my God, expensive.
It's expensive. I'm not going to share pricing, but it's not for the average consumer. It's more for professional people who are really creating a lot of video, and that's their livelihood is video.
How about licensing? I mean, I come to you, you create me in an avatar form, and do you retain any rights? Do I have exclusive rights to that?
You have exclusive rights to what we create for you, and you have exclusive access to it. Unless you want to give other people access to it, that's your decision, not ours.
And do you maintain an archive for me in case I lose it, or?
So there will be a backup available if for some reason you needed it, but we will not access that information without your permission.
This is fascinating. I feel like this is, the price is going to get better as the technology improves, as the power of CPUs improves. And so sooner or later, we're all going to be dealing with some level of this.
Yeah, for sure. You'll see it more and more in your life. It's leading edge technology right now. Fast forward 1 year, 2 year, and it'll be very commonplace. You'll see blue check marks on Twitter for AIs and influencers, and it's coming at us fast.
You had to bring up the Twitter thing with Elon Musk buying it, didn't you?
We want to get a digital twin of him right away.
Exactly, and you want to get that blue check mark for your avatars.
There you go.
Where can we send folks to learn more?
You can visit DeepBrainAI.io, and that's our website. You can learn all about us, and we look forward to talking about it. So that's what we do.
Joseph, thanks so much for the time.
All right. Thank you so much.
Folks, it's me, live and in person, here in Las Vegas for NAB. I am not an avatar. We'll be back with more soon. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.